So what has been different going into this season than last season so far?
Yeah, the biggest thing that's different is our new esports facility. That has made a night and day difference. We're able to have way more people practice at one time. Players just have way better access to the room. Competitions are way better. Our broadcasts are a lot better. Having in-person spectating for a lot of our games now has been a lot different. We haven't started any of our regular season matches. We've only played preseason, but so far, having at our Rocket League games, we've had a huge turnout for spectators. And that just brings such a different energy to the room. It feels so different, I'm sure, for the players when they are, when you score a goal and you hear people cheering for you, just so different. So that's one of the biggest differences. Another one that will be different is come spring, we're adding Super Smash Brothers. So that'll be different too, having another game.
This year you have a bigger roster size, which is exciting. Do you attribute that just to kind of, the establishment of esports, or just more kind of general interest within the students?
Probably the biggest thing is the room. There has been a lot of people at the beginning of this year who have reached out and were like, wow, I didn't realize that you guys were such an awesome program. I want to be a part of this. So that has generated a lot of interest, or I've had a few people who thought about joining last year, but weren't quite sure, and then this year reached out to me. Then also, just being more of an established program, and people hearing about us a little bit more definitely gets people to want to join.
Staying along those same lines about the new facility, what has been your personal favorite part from a coaching standpoint about the new facility?
From a coaching standpoint, is definitely just the amount of space total. We can have people practice in different areas, so that breaks up some sound. If we want to go over film while another team is practicing, we have a TV now to do that, and some couches and seating, rather than everybody crowding around a little computer screen or something like that. So just so many different tools. Having an office in there is really nice. I can just pull people if we need to have either sensitive conversations or just if people need to talk to me one-on-one. It is just perfect to be able to pull people into kind of that separate space rather than just everybody being in one room. Total space in general has been nice.
Sweet.
If we could kind of take a step back and kind of talk through postseason last year,
Yeah.
kind of how that came together. And your postseason kind of happens when everybody is kind of home for summer break. So tell us about kind of how that Overwatch run came to be.
Yeah, we were placed in the Navigators division, and so that is kind of the most wild of all divisions. Anything can happen, crazy upsets, anything. And we weren't top seed going into it all. But what I think is really beautiful about our team is we improved the most throughout the season. All those guys put in a lot of work, a lot of hours to really fine-tune their game. And we ended up winning finals, even though we weren't the number 1 seed going into finals. I think we were the number 3 seed going into just the playoffs for our regular season. Then after that, we qualified for nationals, winning that, and took down the number 1 seed to qualify. Had to play them again in the nationals bracket, and beat them again. And just every game, we knew that it was going to be a tough fight, and we all just locked in and played, honestly, some of the best Overwatch we've played ever at the right time. And that's what matters about postseason, is just showing up that one game day. And just super proud of them, able to bring home the national title. We haven't gotten our division for this year, but we'll probably be bumped up a division, so we'll see what that looks like. But so far, from the 2 preseason games we played in Overwatch, we won both of them. So really excited about what our team's able to do again this year.
Kind of going off of that, how does that postseason run build excitement around the team for this season?
Oh yeah, just the whole team atmosphere has been so different. They are playing so much more confident now. They know that esports is what they love, and they're happy to be a part of it. It's nice to have some trophies in the room too. Yep. They all love that. They gesture towards it all the time. I think even now that one game has brought home a title, I think it kind of is really motivating a lot of the other teams to be like, oh, we can do that too. So I have high hopes for all of our teams this season. I think everybody's got that motivation, really going to kick it into gear, and they all want to have a trophy with their team title on it.
You alluded to this in an earlier question, but can you tell us about what the structure will be this semester? Which games are you competing in?
Yeah, so we're trying to split them up, since we'll have 5 total games. We're trying to split them up semester by semester. So the fall, we'll have Overwatch and Rocket League be in season for this fall. And then for the spring season, we will have Valorant, League of Legends, and Smash compete. in the spring.
Smash will be a new game.
Yeah.
For Wartburg, so can you tell kind of viewers maybe what to expect or what to watch for?
Yeah, so Smash is it's really unique in the way it's set up. It is a fighting game, if you've ever played it. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the newest one in the series, even though it's a few years old. That would be a little bit different. We would compete on the Switch for that one, so we need consoles rather than just playing on PC like all of our other games. It's one-on-one at a time, but there's 4 people per team. So you send in one person at a time, they kind of fight, the winner will stay in, then the losing team sends in their next person. So that's the gist of it, and yeah, it's a really fun game. It's a really great game to spectate, even if you don't know too much about esports, because there's just 2 people going fighting each other, so easy to keep track of that. And it's a personal favorite of one of my games, so I'm excited to add it to our list of games, and I think it'll be really fun. I think it'll pique a lot of interest as well.
Good luck this season.
All right, thank you.
Sweet.